AnnyeongBuzz, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into everything K-pop, not just the headlines, but the heart behind them. If you love knowing what's really going on in the world of idols, music, and fandom culture, then you're definitely in the right place. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's talk about something pretty huge that just happened. Boynextdoor has officially reached 1 billion cumulative views on their YouTube channel. Yup, 1 billion. Cozy Entertainment confirmed it on the 11th, saying that Boynextdoor's channel has hit this massive number. And get this, it's the fastest pace among boy groups who debuted around the same time. That's seriously impressive. Now, for those of you who might not follow Boynextdoor super closely, this is a rookie group that's been steadily gaining momentum since their debut. They're under Cozy Entertainment, which is a label known for creative artistry, so it's no surprise that their YouTube content plays a big role in connecting with fans. Their videos aren't just about performances or teasers. They've got original content like Summer Vacation and Horror Special, Fun Boyneck, and Specials. I've watched some of those, and honestly, they give off this bright, youthful energy that's hard not to enjoy. What I find interesting is how they balance this fun, down-to-earth vibe while also showing how talented they are. Like, they're goofy in some videos, but when you switch to a cover performance or a stage video, boom, total pros. It's like they know exactly how to switch between being relatable and being performers that fans can look up to. And speaking of performances, their cover of Martini Blue has really caught a lot of attention. 5.55 million views as of today. I actually checked that one out recently, and wow, it's so smooth. Their vocals fit that chill, dreamy style perfectly. What's great about it is how they're not just doing a carbon copy of the original, they're putting their own flavor into it. I think that's one of the reasons people keep replaying it. It feels familiar, but also fresh. And let's not forget the unit stage performance of Bling Bang Bang Born during their first solo tour in Japan. Over 4 million views. That's crazy for a group that's still building its global presence. I mean, when you're pulling in those kinds of numbers on a unit stage, you know fans are really paying attention to your artistry, not just your visuals or popularity. But here's the thing I want to ask you guys. Do you think YouTube presence is becoming just as important as chart rankings for K-pop groups? Because for newer groups like Boynextdoor, it feels like YouTube is their biggest stage right now. It's where fans from all over the world get to experience them without needing a big TV show appearance or a huge award show stage. Like, we're in this era where your YouTube content can literally build your entire fan base from scratch. And what makes Boynextdoor stand out is how authentic their channel feels. It's not overly polished or too scripted. You can tell they're having fun and being themselves. Which, let's be real, is something fans appreciate more and more these days. I think that's part of what's driving these numbers. It's not just about the quantity of videos, but the kind of connection they build through them. Oh, and I have to say, this timing couldn't be better. Because right as they're celebrating this milestone, Boynextdoor is also gearing up to release their 5th mini-album called The Action on the 20th. The title itself sounds so dynamic, right? The Action. I'm already curious about what direction they're taking musically. Cozy Entertainment artists tend to evolve fast, and this feels like their next chapter moment, where they go from being a promising rookie group to one that defines its own sound and story. Honestly, I love seeing this kind of growth. Remember when new boy groups used to take years before hitting 1 billion views? Now, groups like Boynextdoor are doing it in record time, and it says a lot about how global the K-pop audience has become. You don't have to wait for a big TV debut to be recognized anymore. Your content can carry you across the world if it's creative, fun, and true to who you are. So to all the fans watching, what's your favorite Boynextdoor video so far? Is it one of their covers, their funny Fun Boyneck episodes, or maybe one of their behind-the-scenes clips? Drop it in the comments below, because I honestly want to know which type of content you think helps an idol group connect with fans the most. And while we're at it, let's predict something. Do you think The Action will break their previous streaming records? Because if this momentum continues, they could easily climb into the next tier of rising boy groups this year. I'm talking about the ones who start headlining major stages and popping up in award show nominations more often. Either way, this milestone is a big deal. It's proof that Boynextdoor's energy, creativity, and consistency are paying off. And if this is what they've accomplished in such a short time, just imagine where they'll be in another year. But speaking of impressive achievements, Boynextdoor isn't the only one making waves this week. Another group, and one you definitely know, just dropped something that's got the entire fandom talking. And I have to say, it's a totally different kind of surprise, but one that shows just how diverse K-pop creativity can get right now. And yes, the group I was hinting at is none other than 17, the powerhouse of synchronization, energy, and charisma. They're officially heading to North America for their 17 World Tour, New, and it's shaping up to be one of their biggest tours yet. The North American leg kicks off at the Tacoma Dome in Washington on the 12th, and honestly, it already sounds like it's going to be massive. After Tacoma, they're hitting some major venues: BMO Stadium in Los Angeles, Moody Center in Austin, Sunrise Amarant Bank Arena in Florida, and Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. That's 5 cities, and each one has its own special energy. If you've ever been to a 17 concert or even watched one online, you know what I mean when I say their shows aren't just performances, they're full-on celebrations. They already kicked off this tour with their new celebration concert at the Incheon Asiad main stadium last month, and it was huge. Plus, they performed at Hong Kong's Kai Tak Stadium, the country's largest concert venue. What's wild is that their 2-city tour alone attracted about 126,600 fans. That's stadium-level attendance in just 2 stops. I mean, 17's ticketing power is seriously no joke. But here's what really blew me away. For the first time since their debut, all members performed solo songs on stage. All 13 of them. That's a lot of talent to showcase individually, and it really shows how far they've come as artists. Each member brings something so different, from Vernon's laid-back charisma to Hoshi's high-octane stage energy. Can you imagine being in that audience, getting to see every single member perform their own solo track? That's like 13 concerts in one night. And they're not stopping there. Along with the tour, 17 is launching something extra special called 17 The City LA. It officially starts today, and this is where things get creative. It's a collaboration with Airbnb, and they're expanding it even more compared to last year. Imagine an entire city that feels like a 17 festival. There's going to be an Airbnb original experience where fans can actually live out a K-pop lifestyle for a day. We're talking K-beauty experiences, K-pop dance sessions, DJ parties, basically the ultimate Karat fantasy. Like, picture yourself doing a 17 choreography class and then chilling at a themed Airbnb? That's next level fan engagement. And that's not even all. There's also the 17 on Complex pop-up, a sing-along party at Universal Studios Hollywood, and even the Santa Monica Pier Ferris wheel turning into a 17 landmark. It feels like they're turning Los Angeles into 17 City for real. It's honestly one of the most creative ways I've seen a K-pop group connect with fans internationally. You can tell that Pledis and Hybe are putting real effort into making this tour not just about concerts, but about experiences. The agency even said, thanks to Karat's support, we're holding a North American tour for the 2nd consecutive year, and we hope that artists and fans can connect more closely. And I think that's exactly what 17 is doing right now. Building closeness, not just hype. It's crazy to think about how they've evolved from those earlier years when people underestimated them for being too big of a group. Now, that large lineup has become their biggest strength. Every show feels rich, diverse, and alive because every member adds a unique piece to the whole picture. And the best part? This North American tour is just one stop in their global journey. Next month, they'll be continuing their world tour in Japan, performing across 4 major domes. Dome tours are a huge milestone for any artist. It's like a badge of honor that shows you've reached top-tier status. 17 isn't just maintaining their popularity anymore, they're expanding it across continents. Now I'm curious, if you could attend one 17 concert anywhere in the world, which city would you choose? And what's the one song you'd be dying to hear live? For me, it's probably Super or Hot, because the live performances for those songs are just unreal. But maybe you'd pick something emotional like Don't Wanna Cry, or one of their new solo stages. Let me know in the comments. I want to hear what your dream concert moment looks like. Honestly, seeing how 17 and Boynextdoor are both making huge moves at the same time makes me think about how strong the new generation of K-pop is right now. We've got groups building fan bases through YouTube creativity and others expanding their reach through massive world tours. It's not just about who's topping charts anymore. It's about who's creating the most meaningful connections with fans around the world. And that's why K-pop stays so powerful. It's constantly evolving, constantly finding new ways to bring idols and fans together, whether it's through a live stream, a dance challenge, or a citywide celebration. So let's wrap this up. Boynextdoor hitting 1 billion views and 17 taking over North America both prove one thing. The K-pop wave isn't slowing down anytime soon. It's growing, it's transforming, and it's bringing us along for the ride. All right, Buzz fam, I want to hear your thoughts. Which news excited you more today? Boynextdoor's milestone or 17's massive tour? Drop your take in the comments, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next deep dive here on AnnyeongBuzz. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.